you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
You sure you're ready?
I'm as ready as I'll be.
You don't seem really like
this is as ready as I can get.
You don't seem like you really want to deliver this type of forecast. So that's what I'm just saying. I'm not making a judgment about you, but you don't seem as excited about this.
Well, it's a First Alert Weather Day.
I know it is a First Alert Weather Day. Not today, by the way, but Friday.
On Friday.
And most of the state now is covered up by the level 2, the deuce, the dose. And so you got to know that.
Yeah.
And
our entire area is under it.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Makes our job easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, no splitting.
You get a yellow. Everybody gets a yellow.
Yeah, you get a yellow.
Thank you. Yellow.
Mm-hmm. Still looks like it's most likely that we see some gusty winds if we have severe storms. Not everybody's going to see a severe storm. Mm-mm. So don't get it twisted. Most everybody, though, will see some heavy rain. Mm-hmm. And then there is some potential that we see some brief tornadoes and maybe even some hail.
Yep.
If something becomes severe. Again, that's not going to be for everyone. Just if it happens to become severe. I told you I would keep you updated if this looked like it was increasing at all. We still don't really have much of any energy or really much of anything going on Thursday. But overnight and into early Friday, we do now have some mid-level energy showing up in one of our shorter range models, mainly south of Interstate 20, but it's a little something. Again, we might have some very brief spin ups. We'll also have some rain as early as Thursday evening, potentially. This is just going to be showers. Most likely not going to be very impactful to you Thursday afternoon and evening. Then overnight and into early Friday morning is where we do have the chance at already some thunderstorms in the picture. And this does line up with that energy that I showed you. But again, most of us are just going to see some heavy rain. Now this model now goes into about lunchtime. Notice it's just on and off.
Right.
This is our other short range model. It goes out a little bit further. And again, maybe a break here and there, but it's just on and off stormy weather for most of the day on Friday and into the overnight hours. Then the actual cold front comes through, and that's your last round of storms into early Saturday morning. Rainfall totals do look good. So we like that. We need that.
Yep.
Most of us will probably see an inch or two. Some places could see 3 to 4 inches. But again, almost everyone will at least get some rain, and then everyone will have a big cool down heading into the weekend.
That's right. In fact, we'll be starting off Monday morning below freezing in some spots. Sunday's going to be a kind of a blustery day. Saturday temperatures will probably be where they start, and that's probably where they'll finish, at least close to it in the afternoon. But right now what we're thinking is there's going to be a Friday morning burst of showers and storms, then a lull, then an afternoon round, and then probably an overnight round. And that's how I'd sum it up right now.
Yeah.
There's 3 rounds of weather that we're going to have to contend with, at least. So it won't storm the whole time, but it is going to be a longer form event. And we were talking about this, how this had a messy...
it never shaped up.
Yeah, it's got a messy formulation to it. So it's not the strongest storm system we've ever seen, but my concern is always about the one tornado. And when we have a slight risk, I treat it the same as an enhanced or a moderate risk, just because of the fact that we're dealing with this type of situation where there's the potential for getting severe storms. So it's important to keep that understanding in mind. But at this point in time, it's a storm system coming through. Not going to really give us widespread severe weather, but there will be some isolated pockets of severe weather in there. The question mark that I have, and I was talking to Elise about this before we actually started doing this broadcast, is, how much would there be ahead of the how much intensity would there be to the morning round on Friday? I'm just curious about it, because I've seen before multiple times where when that warm front swings through, and that's what that is, it's a warm front, it's a dew point front, it's a moisture front. I don't know what you want to call it, because it's already warm. Not like we need something warmer. True. So that's going to be the destabilizing part of the storm system. But as the day wears on and as the night wears on, it does appear to me that the actual and we'll know more a little bit later this evening, but it appears to me that the actual severe weather parameters exit the area. So by Saturday morning or really late Friday night, I don't know that there's that much of a severe element to it. I think during the morning and maybe during the day, there could be that potential out there. So that's what I've been looking at. And you don't happen to have the Cape map around, do you?
Yeah.
Sorry to throw you for a little loop there, but I'm just curious about it because, and what do you have it on? Do you have it on extended or do you have it on Euro?
I think it's still on the Euro.
Okay. Well, just run it on Euro real quick before you change it. Just curious to see what it shows. Sorry. Okay. I mean, there's something there, right?
Yeah.
It's not, when I start seeing yellow across the board, then I get a little bit more nervous. Now we'll take a look at the extended and see what it's only going to take us so far.
Yeah.
But we'll take it as far as we can take it.
Give her a second. She has to load.
Okay. It's a she.
It.
So this shows something interesting. Really doesn't give us much of a morning uptick, which is interesting because this also shows the morning uptick in thunderstorms. This does not show the severe weather potential in the morning. It shows more of a severe weather potential in the afternoon. Will it go any further than 2, or is that pretty much where we're getting locked out? Okay. So that's interesting. Do you find that interesting?
I do.
I don't want to.
I find that interesting.
Yeah. So we got thunderstorms.
1.
They look intense, but they're not intense because the storm fuel's not there. So they probably are going to be heavy rain producers right now, unless we start seeing some alignment in this.
It does look like it'll be a lot of heavy rain.
Yeah. I mean, this is our good shot to get some rain. So that's the one thing. If you're looking for the positives here, it's going to rain. I've been saying that for the last couple of days. It's definitely going to rain. We're not doubting that. The question is, how much do we really wind up seeing at the end of the day? And that's something we're going to be able to fed out a little bit better coming up. Right now, 1 to 2 inches looks like a pretty good bet. Some of those heavier streaks, 3-4 inches of rain can't be ruled out. But I'd say 1 to 2 is a pretty good bet at this point in time. Yeah. So it's a good place to be. And it's going to happen over a 24-hour period, roughly. That's another great thing about this.
Right. It's not all at once.
No. So there won't be a flash flooding issue. In fact, that reminds me, I'm going to run to the store, the blue or the orange store tomorrow. I got to get some mulch for the trees because I want to. I'm at the point now where it's like anytime, keep as much moisture as I can around those trees. But so I think we're in a good spot there, and it's the rain we need. The only thing I worry about is that we do get these pockets of severe weather in multiple rounds. But everything I keep looking at, though, suggests the severe stuff just doesn't last long. The chance for rain is a lot longer. Like, this is a big fat storm. Thursday, it'll be windy. It'll be windy tomorrow. It'll be windy Friday. It'll be windy Saturday. But
it'll be windy Sunday.
What's that?
And Sunday.
And Sunday, yeah. And the chance for storms is really going to be Friday, and it could be morning, afternoon, and night, and maybe early Saturday morning. But that's it. And the severe potential that we're seeing from our models here suggests afternoon and evening, but not so much overnight. So that's where we are right now. But we'll continue to monitor it, of course, because the storm hasn't formed yet, but it's going to. All the indications are there, and we're at a stage now in technology where we can see, how these patterns work out and how these storm systems take shape, and that's how they take shape. So that's the story there. Yeah. So the low pressure that's over North Mississippi, that will fizzle out. That'll become part of that warm front that stretches all the way back to West Texas. And then we're going to see a quick development of a storm system in West Texas. And that's what's going to really push everything northeastward. So
we did it. Woo-hoo. We tied the record high temperature today.
Is today 78?
Today and tomorrow are both 78.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know today was 78.
We did it.
There you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations to us.
Tupelo did not do it.
Thank you.
Tupelo did not do it.
58. Wow.
Yep. That's why I say,
what a day.
Here in central and south Mississippi, we have a different weather pattern than really much of the deep south. Our pattern stretches back through Louisiana and Texas, and usually turns off somewhere around there. But we're seeing some warm temperatures. See those little orange little pockets? That's 80 degrees or higher. And we've got one right there around, looks like Columbia, Mississippi. And we've got another one near Destin. So there's definitely some warm air in there. You can notice the coast is holding in the low 70s because of a sea breeze. And then North Mississippi, it's 50s and 60s. But a warm day, record warm day. Probably going to do it again tomorrow. Don't see why we wouldn't.
I don't either.
So there you go. Let's say hi to Audrey Elliott. Hello to you.
Hello.
Hope you're having a great Wednesday afternoon. Mark Beamer. Hello to you. Nancy Hazelwood. You're absolutely right. We need some rain. And Savannah Wheeler Simpson, are we talking about big, strong tornadoes or more likely spinny, mini little ones? Probably the little ones. These don't look like long track tornadoes at this point. So that would surprise me if we had long track tornadoes. Well, let me explain to you why I say that. If you look at another variable, which we don't really show you too much because it's shear and it's really hard to explain because it's vertical, it's up and down as well as horizontal. The shear is not really spinning, it's more straight with curves. So when you have that, you tend to have your I don't want to say a minor tornado, but you have tornadoes of a shorter duration. If you have the actual rotating winds, the shear through the atmosphere, pronounced shear that you can see, and that's when you're going to have long track tornadoes. We don't have that in this particular setup. We do not have that. There's nothing suggesting that either. It's not something we can conjure up. It's just not there. It's more of we call it unidirectional, but it's more unidirectional than coming in from different directions. So I hope I explained that where you can understand that well. Sherelle Stubbs, hello to you. What's going on? Janice Denise Stewart, hello to you. Hope you're having a great Wednesday afternoon. You can catch more on this developing weather situation in the following ways. Elise will be on WLBT News at 4 and 4:30. I'll be on WLBT News at 5 and 6, and then we're back here at 6:30 with updated forecast models and information for you about Friday, which is the first alert weather day. We want you to be safe, we want you to be advised, and we want you to be prepared. The only action you need to take right now is stay weather aware and secure loose objects, because tomorrow that wind will start picking up, and that's when we're really going to have those noticeable gusts out there. So this is the wind forecast for tomorrow. Winds from the south 20 to 25 miles per hour when it's gusting. So just set something to just keep in mind back of your head. But we'll keep you up to date through the rest of your day, and just keep it here with WLBT3. You can do so on the free First Alert weather app, your streaming apps, and of course, WLBT.com. Until then, we'll see you in a little bit again.